Oh my god, how am I only reviewing this episode, this animation now? Anyway, what's up guys, Bionicle here, and welcome to tonight's episode of Bionicle Reviews. I'm sorry that this episode's getting out so late. Again, I had a I had a really busy day, and yeah, so that's pretty much. I know. It seems like I always have busy days, but yeah, just during summer, I'm doing a lot during the days. So yeah, once school starts back up again, episodes will be getting out earlier because I'm gonna have school during the day, but when I get home, I won't be doing too much. So yeah, I'll be able to get episodes out earlier there, and I don't think anyone has ever said once school starts they'll get a better upload schedule. That's kind of a unique thing to say. Anyway, all right, on to the actual review. So yeah. Today, I am reviewing Self-Mock Adventures Episode 6 by Sartix Films, and like I said, I do not know why I'm only reviewing this now. And so if you don't know, Bionicle Insurrection by Sartix Films is my favorite Bionicle series of all time, and yeah, this animation is a prologue to that, and the story is equally as amazing as it is to Bionicle Insurrection. I mean, in fact, so this series, really, you can kind of count this stop motion as Bionicle Insurrection Episode 0, because it kind of, sets up everything. And, yeah, it's, on tier of, any Bionicle Insurrection video. It's really good. So, yeah, I don't know why I haven't reviewed it yet, but, yeah, I'm reviewing it now. So, yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't think there's anything else I really need to elaborate on before I get onto the story. There will be, as usual, there will be mild spoilers. I won't spoil anything too big, but there will be mild spoilers. So, yeah, onto the story. So, the story is basically Blue Venator, Tech, Jake, basically just a bunch of, if you don't know, Sartix Films, Tektonik Films, Blue Venator, they're all, friends, and they're all their series are connected. So, basically, all those people, I don't know what a good name for them would be, the Biotube people. I don't know. Basically, yeah, if you don't know, Adventures of Tech and Bionicle Insurrection, there's those two series by Tektonik Films and Sartix Films, they're really cool. The storylines intertwine a lot, and intertwine, that's a weird word. Is intertwine a real word? I don't know. I'm getting off topic. Yeah, their series connect in a bunch of different places, and it's one long continuous story. And, yeah, so basically, all the people who are kind of a part of that storyline, they all get together, and this is actually... Alright, so this is going to be another review where I'm talking about the events of a different animation. Alright, so basically, I'm reviewing Episode 6, but Episode 5... segues into Episode 6, and Episode 6 is where it gets really good. So, yeah, this is kind of also a review of it's a review of Episode 6, but I'm going to need to talk about the events of Episode 5. So, yeah, they all get together, and they start just partying, basically, and, yeah, they're just all hanging out, having a good time and stuff, and this, I don't know why I'm describing it like that, and, yeah, they're all just hanging out, they're, stuff. It sounds like I'm just making this up on the spot, now that I say it. Then Sartix, Sartix's brother, he comes and he sees everyone partying and stuff, and he beforehand he infected Sartix's android Siri, and he shot Felix, or he sees the party going on, and he has Siri shoot Felix, who is he's an original character for Sartix's storyline. I do believe, actually, I don't think he's another Biotube. Yeah, no, Felix is an original character. Is he? I'm sure he's an original character, but if Felix is actually another Biotuber, I'll probably look like an idiot. You know what? I look like an idiot anyway, so I think I'm good in this one. But yeah, he shoots Felix, then that's when Episode 5 ends, and then on to Episode 6. So, Sartix has come to collect a debt from Sartix, which I do believe that was actually from one of Sartix's movies, which I will actually be doing a review on in the future. Any of the Sartix movies, yeah, that will be a review in the future. Just so yeah, stay tuned for that, because I've been binging. I've watched the first one. I'm halfway through the second one. Then yeah, I've been binging them recently, and I've also been binging a bunch of other series that I'm going to be reviewing for Bionicle Reviews. So yeah, or I've made a list and I've started binging some of them. I'm getting off topic. So yeah. Sartix comes to collect a debt from Sartix, and he yeah, he comes to collect the debt, and he does start. So Sartix like doesn't give it to him, so he takes everyone hostage, and just to show his authority, he says that he's gonna. And just to act, here's a little heads up. If you are gonna go watch this, because I try and keep my videos somewhat family friendly, yeah, this would definitely be like a PG-13 rated thing. So I'm judging on what he does next. So what he does next is he says that he's gonna beat someone to death just to show like his authority over them. So he's trying to figure out who to pick, and I actually kind of like this part because he goes through why he's not gonna kill each person. It was kind of that sounded really morbid. It's interesting to see. It's because you get to see some of the people's characters. I don't like to see people choosing who they're gonna kill. I'm not that morbid, but yeah. So he's choosing who he's gonna kill, and he just can't. He literally says, "I just can't decide who's gonna dance with death tonight." He says that exact line. So he does eeny, meeny, mighty, mo to try and figure out who he's going to kill. And it lands on Hydrix, Sartix's wife. And he's about to kill her. And I said I said I was going to do mild spoilers. But you know what? I may as well just spoil the whole thing at this point. So yeah, he's about to kill Hydrix. And then Rockex, Hydrix's brother, steps in. And he's like, no, don't kill her. And he ends up killing Hydrix and Rockex because it landed on Hydrix and Rockex resisted. And then Tech also resisted, but Tech is, he has his healing factor, so he can't die. I can't die. Comment below if you get that reference. It's probably from what I reference all the time. Cough, cough, South Park, cough, cough. Anyway, back on topic. Yeah, so he goes to kill, so he beats Tech too, but, Tech regenerates because he can't die, just like Mysterion. So yeah, Tech regenerates, but yeah, so he kills Rockex and Hydrix, Sartix's wife and brother-in-law. That is, brother-in-law is your wife's. Oh, God, I look like I probably look like an idiot right now. Again, I probably already looked like an idiot, so I think I'm good. Yeah, then Sartix goes away and says that they all work for him now, and that he'll have their, first task, in a week, or, a week. That's a really minor story detail, but yeah, he says he'll have their first task, soon. And then that leads into Bionicle Insurrection, where they're, doing stuff for Sartix. And yeah, again, it's really morbid because they goes to great lengths to show Sartix beating Hydrix and Rockex to death. But honestly, that's the best part about it because, like I said, my favorite part about Bionicle Insurrection was how it had adult topics and stuff, but it treated it with respect. And it actually played out real. It wasn't like putting them in just to be edgy or just to be cool. Yeah, no. It had adult topics and it did it well. And this is another example like that because this is easily on par with the Bionicle Insurrection story. So yeah, it's definitely the story is definitely the best part about it because like I said, it's dark, it's morbid, it's adult, but it treats it with respect. And yeah, and actually here, one thing I actually wanted to bring up is I hear from some people, rephrase that, I hear from William Inferno Studios that the story here is apparently really similar to Walking Dead. Now, I've never watched Walking Dead, so I wouldn't know if it was too similar to Walking Dead. But so keep in mind if it does take a lot of inspiration from Walking Dead, then yeah, I wouldn't know. So yeah, if I look stupid and it's just completely ripping off Walking Dead, then I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just viewing this as not viewing Walking Dead, and I'm viewing it as one of my favorite story Bionicle animation on YouTube. I could have worded that better. I'm viewing it as my favorite Bionicle storyline on YouTube. So, yeah, I could have worded that better. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, now on to animation and stuff. So, animation. So I was originally gonna give this the same score with stuff that I did on everything that I did for Bionicle Insurrection, because like I said, it's on par with Bionicle Insurrection. However, looking back, so the animation for Bionicle Insurrection was good, don't get me wrong, but looking back, I really probably wouldn't have given it as high of a score as I would have, because yes, it was good and it was fine to look at. it was just kind of like when you really look and you're really being a nitpicky jerk, then you start to notice like a bunch of animation errors and stuff. And yeah, so the thing was, so the animation, as for like the movements and stuff, it's good and it looks fine. It's just you can sometimes tell that there's a couple animation errors, and you can tell, like, for example, there's a part when Sartix needs to look up its Sartix, and Sartix uses a real like camera for it, and you can kind of like see the shadow of his hand like moving Sartix's head. And that reminds me of Tektonik Films has a series where he reviews all the Bionicle Insurrection episodes. And a great series, by the way. Okay. All right, if you haven't seen it, watch Tektonik Film series where he reviews Bionicle Insurrection. It's you'll definitely get a laugh out of it. But yeah, he points out a scene in Bionicle Insurrection where they all have to drop their guns, and you can see like the shadow of Sartix's hand like dropping the gun, and you can notice that a couple times in Sartix's videos. You can notice like shadows and stuff. And again, you'll really only notice it and really care if you're being a nitpicky jerk like I am. So yeah, like the average person probably wouldn't notice it, but yeah, I notice it, and it can be a little bit distracting at times. And also the animation, again, it's not bad, but it's not like revolutionary, but again, it's not bad. So yeah, I'm definitely bringing the animation score down a couple notches. Again, I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that I probably overpraised it a little bit, because there is definitely a little bit room for improvement. Then again, my animation is no better, so I probably shouldn't be talking. So yeah, on to presentation. Now, as for the actual set design, the whole video, they're just sitting on a carpet. And really, the set design is or not the whole video, at the end they move. But I mean, like, for the actual events of the video, they're just sitting on a carpet. And really, it's like the set really doesn't like you're so invested in the story most of the time, you really just don't give a crap about the set. And again, unless you're being a nitpicky jerk, then you're probably not going to care about the set, like the set design where you're just being on a carpet the whole time. But yeah, so the set design really isn't the best, but what definitely saves it for me is Sartix's mocks. Oh my god, I love Sartix. Some of Sartix's Alright, so yeah, Sartix's videos definitely fall under the category of often looking at the mocks and just learning new techniques during the video. It's kind of like, I will say that Sartix's mocks are definitely on tier of Colonel LF, unless the character's gonna die. Okay, this is another thing. Alright, if you guys haven't seen it, you gotta go watch. I'll link it below, but you gotta watch Tektonik Films series, series where he reviews Bionicle Insurrection. Because he points out just so many like errors with Bionicle stop motions. It's kind of like a CinemaSins video, honestly. And he literally makes a CinemaSins joke. He's like, everything wrong with Bionicle Insurrection. Ding ding ding. I'll link it below. You guys gotta watch it. It's super funny. You'll definitely get a laugh out of it. But yeah, he points out that if a character's gonna die most of the time because there wasn't effort put into their mocks. And that's really only apparent in Bionicle into like the series here, because here it's like main characters dying, and that's what makes it more devastating. So all the mocks here have a lot of like time and stuff put into them. But yeah, most of the time, if a character's gonna die, then you can tell Sartix, not just Sartix. I can tell a lot of YouTubers do this. Yeah, you can tell they didn't put a lot of effort into the mock, because honestly, I don't really blame them. So yeah, other than if a character's gonna die. If he's a new character that's gonna die, yeah, Sartix puts a lot of effort into his mocks, and I really like them. Like, again, I learned a lot of new, like, Sartix's hands I used on my own self mock because I really like that hand design, and it allowed me to do like the brass knuckles, which are my self mock's weapons. So, like, yeah, I learned that technique from here, and there's a bunch of other mocking techniques that I learned from Sartix's videos. So, yeah, it definitely falls under the Cal and LF category, where you're learning, like, new mocking techniques and stuff while you're watching the video. And the mocks, they look good. Like, the mocks also, like, look good, obviously. But, yeah, they also have a lot of interesting techniques and stuff. And, yeah, the mocks are the really good mocks, and, like, the really good mocks definitely make up for the pretty poor set design. If I'm stuttering a lot, I'll be honest, I'm really tired right now, so yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely should have been uploading this earlier. So yeah, on to the final verdict. So, overall, animation 7 out of 10, presentation 9 out of 10, story 10 out of 10, overall 26 out of 30. I hope my math, you know what? Siri, what's 10 plus 9 plus 7? 26. That was correct. All right, I look like I look like an even bigger idiot now. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this review, and if you guys were just here for the review, awesome job, Sartix Films, and I'm super pumped up for Bionicle Insurrection Season 2, and I hope it can match the quality of not only this video, and it can also match the quality of Season 1. I am really tired, so if you guys were just here for the review, then you can click off. But as for channel updates and stuff, so with Toronto, as for Tronicle reviews, I've kind of reviewed like every single like good Bionicle or not every single good Bionicle animation. I mean like every single obvious good Bionicle. Like when you think good Bionicle animation, like the first ones that come to your head. So if anyone has any recommendations, or if anyone thinks that their series would like match up, or if anyone thinks their series would be like worthy to be on Tyrannical reviews, then yeah, comment below and I will review it. Again, I'm not gonna review anyone's series because, again, I only like to review series that I consider like above and really good. That was probably would have been a better way for me to word that, because yeah, if you're just starting out, then you're gonna improve and you're gonna get better, and I don't want to call you out for being bad. So yeah, like I don't want to sound, I'm probably gonna sound like a douchebag here, but if you really don't think your series would like be on quality with anything I've reviewed so far, then maybe don't recommend it to me, because I don't want to seem like a jerk if I'm like nitpicking it. And I will watch it. If I will watch it, I will watch it and I will see if if I really don't think your series would be worthy for me to review. I sound like such a jerk right now. I mean, like, I think you all know what I mean. I don't want to review just series that are like obviously like, you know, from beginners, like honestly my series, because I'm just beginning. Because yeah, I want everyone to improve. So yeah, if you think your series would be good enough for me to review, then yeah, recommend it. And yeah, so I don't think there's really anything else I need to address. And yeah, so hope you all enjoyed the review. And if you excuse me, I have a certain post-credit scene to work on, then I'm gonna go to bed. Goodbye, everyone.